I'm Eric,
And I'm Lisa.
and we are the DIY couple.
101.
Today, we are going to take a closet from this
To this. Our beautiful custom closet with plenty of drawers, 4 sets of drawers, plenty of hanging space, adjustable shelving, plenty of room for all our shoes. And the best part of this, we have motion sensor lighting that comes on as we enter the closet.
The first step is to remove all the vinyl shelving. Lots of little hooks, lots of little screws, and lots of holes that are going to be left in the walls. So some of the holders are in place with Phillips head screws, others have little push pins. Go easy when you're doing it. Try to limit the amount of holes or the large holes that end up in your walls. You're going to want to spackle those, let them dry, and do a light sanding to try to make them disappear. If they aren't gone, put a little more spackle on and do it again. Don't skip the prep. The prep work is often skipped a lot by DIYers, and the end result is not great. So we decided not only to spackle all the holes and make them disappear, but also to give the closet a fresh coat of paint. If you don't do that now, you're probably never going to do it, because once you hang your closet system, you're not going to ever go back in there and try to paint around it. So now's a good chance to make it look great before you do the install. We use the Closet Evolution system, which is at Home Depot. And from their website, they had a huge selection of different size shelves, shoe organizers, some with pull-out drawers, some without, just a whole large selection. Our closet is 10 feet deep and 6 feet across. So that gave us our measurements, and then using the measurements and the different sized items from the Home Depot website, we were able to draw it out, make sure things weren't going to collide with each other. For example, drawers weren't going to open and hit, opposing pieces of wood once we hung everything. This system hangs on a metal bar that is bolted into the studs. So it is not on the floor. It doesn't touch the floor. So if you have a closet, maybe it has carpet in it. Someday you're thinking, we might want to rip out the carpet and do something else. Well, if you put a closet organizer in that is on the floor, you've got a lot of work to do to get that floor out of there. So I really like the hanging system. So the first thing I like to do is unbox everything, get my instructions out, and make sure I'm not missing any parts. So we started at the back of the closet, working out towards the door, and we started with the shoe racks. So the first thing was to hang our metal bracket at the desired height that the shoe racks are going to hang on. Once the bracket's up and secured into the studs, we can then start assembling the shoe racks. And following the instructions, we start hanging the boards onto that rack. So it's very simple, where they hang on the rack and then they may bolt to the different shelves, to the tops, to the bottoms. And then most of the shelves in the middle are going to be adjustable. So once the shoe rack was done, we started down the sides. Now both our left and right side are completely symmetrical with the same exact units. So we kind of built them left and right, back and forth. Same exact process. Hang the metal bracket and then start hanging the sides on the metal bracket, attaching tops and bottoms with the screws. Units we chose came with 3 full-size drawers. So 4 of the units had drawers for a total of 12 drawers. As a woodworker, I know how hard it is to build drawers, especially dovetail drawers, and to get them perfectly square and make it so that they open and close easily. The kit that this came with was just fantastic. It even included a package of wood glue. It was as easy as putting some glue into each of the corners, folding up the pre-cut sides, then sliding in the bottom panel. The last thing was to bolt on the face and attach the knob, and then attach the full extension slides. The directions were great, and there was even templates to use to get those metal drawer slides in the exact positions. So this closet took 1 day to remove the existing closet and to paint, and it took 1 day to install the new closet components. As of this date, this cost just under $2,000. Further details on the closet components used and on the motion sensor lights that we installed can be found on the description of this video. We also found some nice accessories, a belt holder and a hat organizer. If you found anything interesting that you've used in your closet, let us know.